name is Maima. Thank you for joining me today as we're going to discuss this very not too sensitive but something that has been on the wild. And I've got a lot of reviews from men thinking that these kind of girls, the pick me girls, are the good ones to settle down with and build a family. Whilst the girls that talk too much, too loud, know what they want, a little bit of feminist here and there, they are not wife material. I just want to, I'm not like here to discourage you about the kind of woman that you want, but I'm going to tell you that if you are looking for a wife, someone you want to spend the rest of your life with, a pick me girl is someone you should not even consider or even put in your list of looking for a good woman. These are a category of girls that pretend, like they know what a man wants. It's like that movie, Think Like a Man and Act Like a Lady. So, like, they already studied what they want, they already prepared themselves, they know what men of this generation, most of them, what they want. My lips are dried. Okay. They know what these men want. The wifey type, the motherly type, the wife that can clean, the wife that can cook, the wife that likes his woman natural with no makeup on, the wife that the husband wants to be her home all the time. Don't put on something attractive, cover up your body, be the church girl or the home girl. Those kind of girls. There are certain things in life that affect women. When a woman has been in a relationship for like countless times or few times, and she has gotten to that point where she's no longer interested in any guy whatsoever for that reason. So, but at the same time, she wants that family type, someone that she can spend the rest of her life with, someone she can build a future with. So she's done with that phase where she was being all girly, all nice, and all sweet. Now she's trying to enter the phase where not only nice and sweet when you get to know her, but even before you know her, she's showing you exactly what you want. The kind of girl that is not interested in how much money you've got. The kind of girl that is interested if you don't have a car or you don't have a job. Oh, she has a job. She can manage your home with the both of you. You guys are going to do all well, all fine. Those are the women you should run away from. And now, due to my last video that I made, talking about the racist tactics of Frenchmen when they are dating a black woman, I got a very interesting topics there, comments there, which I always learn a lesson or pick something from whatever I'm doing. So I've got to learn something about men going out of the states. I also watch another TikTok video calling the blue card boys or the passport boys. These are men that are leaving the states and Europe, and they are going down to Africa to go marry a good woman according to them. Let me just tell you this thing first. If you are a white guy or a black guy living overseas and you're going home to get married to a girl you met online, you guys have been chatting, getting to know each other, and then you find out, oh, she's not part of the girls, in the States. She's in Africa, she's homely, she's good. I was born and raised up in Sierra Leone, West Africa. I moved to Europe in my adult age. Let me just be frank with you guys. Any girl that is back home and talking to a guy overseas and showing any kind of interest, that is not love. That girl is looking for someone to take her family out of poverty. I'm just being frank. Being the guy is white or the guy is black or mauve or purple. It's not even about race. So it's funny when I'm watching videos of TikTok of these guys, this category of men that are talking about going back home to Africa to look for a good woman that is not corrupted, that has something that they'll bring to the table. This is a word that is very. I'll be talking with someone. When they mention how what a woman brings to the table, I'll just give it up because I know That is an ideology that you can't take away from a guy if he has that mindset already. Those men, their mindset is fixed on that, you know, stuff about what a woman can bring to a table, which is a lot, but you guys can understand. Like I was saying, there is this mentality that African girls that are living in Africa that they know of. First and first, when you're living abroad, you are rich. No matter how bad the economy is, no matter how many taxes you paid or bills you paid in a month, you are still rich. Secondly, you are their meal ticket to leave their home country and travel abroad. Thirdly, I've been seeing so many TikTok videos of men talking about they will not bring the women back to the States. Rather, they will move to that woman's country and they will stay there. It's more cheaper, it's more nicer, it's much nicer, and all those kind of stuff. That woman is going to say yes, not because you don't want to travel overseas, but you know that even if you are coming to a country to stay, we are going to lift some level of burden and erase some certain picture that their community have of them of being poor. So I'm not saying you should not go to Africa to go get married to a pick me girl, the perfect girl, no makeup, no wigs, no big earrings like the one I'm putting on, no ear extensions, no blinks, no nothing. The girl that is just all natural and all nice and all calm and all good. Those girls, they don't exist. No woman, no woman, I'm repeating this as a woman, and a married woman for that matter. I'm married. Sometimes people get it mixed up in the comment section talking about I pray find a good man. I'm already married. I already find my good man. No woman is a pick me girl. It's just pretense. It is just pretense to get you. When I see men debating online, talking about this kind of good women that they're looking for, I just see men, I see them as men that are prepared to live a very depressing and traumatizing life. Because you know what a pick me girl will do? Once she already land you, she's going to switch up. You're going to start saying the real her. Once you are all into her, you have given her your trust, you have opened up about everything, being it financial or assets, whatever you have going on, that is good, that makes her to get attracted to you in the first place. And the stories I've seen of some of these pick me girls, they never go for poor men. Never. They will never and ever go for poor men. Their target is that rich man. And then they will be telling you that they are not going for your money. It's because of love. They want to show you how much they love you. But they could not go show that love to a poor guy or a guy that is struggling. I can admit, I've come across girls, once I was growing up till this age, I know a few, that are really just looking for just that someone that will just love and appreciate and treat them right. They're not interested in money or gifts or, the fancy things of life. But they are very rare to find. And especially the ones that are back home in Africa. When we talk about poverty in Africa, we don't talk about food or somewhere to sleep. I'm from Sierra Leone. The level of homelessness I've seen in France is nothing. It's like it's worse than in my country. Oh yes. When you come to France, you go to Paris and other places, even in winter, you see people sleeping in all those warm bags, like a bag thing, like a coat, but it's shaped like a bag. Human can go inside and sleep. In my country, if you see someone sleeping outside, maybe they are mad. We don't have, psychiatric facilities or rehab centers. The ones we have in my county is just like one at Kisi area. We don't have, and that one is not even, it was doing well, but recently, due to stories I've been asking, it is not even, it's not even going that well. The new government and the taxes, everything is increasing. So if you see people sleeping outside in my county in Sierra Leone, they are basically my people. But when it comes to France, I've been seeing people sleeping outside. They are not mad. And then you think you will go to Africa and go find a girl. They're just going to love you because of you. The moment a girl is on Facebook or any Instagram or anywhere you guys met, she starts talking to you and you mention that you are living overseas, that African girl will fall in love with you that moment. She will start telling you, a pick-me girl will be telling you everything that you want to hear. That she does not love money, she does not love material things. Oh, she's humble, she's the Christian girl, she's the religious girl, she's the this. She comes from a family where they respect family values than artificial things. She does not like gifts or makeup or doing a lot of things. She's just that good humble girl. That is all a pretense. If you want to find a wife, the best thing advice I can give to any guy, just pray to God. And I would say you rather go for that woman that you think is not wife material and give her a try than go for all these girls that are pick me. Oh, I'm humble. I don't like men that give me money. I don't like fancy things. I'm natural. I don't like makeup on. I don't like wearing some revealing dresses. That is a lie. There are few, of course, there are few pick me girls that are really just looking for someone to just pick them and love them. But most of them, they're just pretending for you to come into their life. They are, they get you where they want you. And after that, they will switch up on you. You'll be shocked and think, oh my God, this was the same girl I was talking to, the girl that was so humble and so loving, so understanding. What is happening? She already had what she was looking for. You were you were the target. She set a trap and then she grabbed you. And now you are in a web. And then there is this society pressure and friends will be looking at you thinking that, oh, she met a good girl. So you were there stuck with a pretender that makes you fall in love with her because she is a good girl when she's not. When men also talk about girls that are, loose with their body and all they have to offer is their sexuality as a woman, it takes two to tango. Sometimes I pray that every woman will know when to talk too long to someone or even get to that point where they can think of sex. But I cannot be every woman. I cannot tell any female what to do and what not to do with their body. This is a Western world. But I don't like when men try to degrade or shame women that open up themselves to them. If you are not that kind of a man that wants to be with a loose woman, a woman that can have sex with you on the first date, if she opened up, you close your zip. But you open up your pants, you get down with that woman, and afterwards you now think she's not wife material enough because she allowed you to have sex with her without you guys knowing each other that well. The both of you are harlots. I can say that. Don't body shame a woman because she thinks you are good. Some women have, whether it's psychological issues or daddy issues, that they feel like even if a guy starts showing them a little bit of attention, that guy is in love with them. Some women think like that. I know it's crazy because we have been seeing breakup stories and everywhere on the internet. So you would think some women can be a little bit sensitive about how they go about their love life or their sexuality. But these are things that we cannot control. Some women are very open up, like a man can just start talking to them like, how are you? I want to get to know you. They already start building things in their head. How the wedding is going to look like, what kind of dress she's going to wear, what will the wedding colors be. So if you're also a good man, you know what you want with this woman is not something serious. Please close your pants. Don't go ahead, be sleeping with a girl you know you have no plans for, the future with, and then later ghost her or disappear, and then have the audacity to call her name saying that she's too comfortable in opening up to you, or she was too sudden to give herself up to you. You both give yourselves to each other. It just happened that she was catching feelings whilst you were not. This is a very open world. I love the white man's land. What here people are so free and so open up about doing things. Overseas, people consider sex as just fun. The hookup game is very common. In my country, you can't just meet someone and then just go sleep with them. Unless you're a prostitute and they pay you for your service. But here, a guy can just walk up with you, start talking to you, and think he can just get to you. Sometimes I'm like, what is wrong with these people? They're like, they don't even think of all, STDs or the kind of demons people are fighting with their body and souls. But it's the white man's land. So with all this hookup culture, making of this, the rules are changing every day. I just miss the days where people can just be so in love with each other and just go ahead and then just spend the rest of their lives together. I did not know my husband for too long. We start talking. We know what we want from beginning. That we want to settle down. We do that before even seeing each other. Life is like that. But here, someone will start talking, talking. First date, they meet up somewhere to see and talk, or maybe have a drink or eat something. Then they go back to not talking to each other. Then they start ghosting each other. I'm like, what is wrong with these people? What kind of culture is this? So because of all these changes that are happening in the world today, no one is serious about anything. People like playing games more than how they like getting serious with life and what they want and what they don't want. So this is why the pick-me girls are now coming out in numbers, because they know the only way that they can get that family that they dreamed of with a guy that they love is to pretend to be someone that they are not. They'll pretend that they don't like makeup. They'll pretend that they don't like the fancy clothes, or the hair extensions, or the big earrings, or the necklaces, or the blinks. Because when you just tend to just be your normal self, men will feel like as if you are not wife material enough, or you are some girl that has nothing to offer or nothing to bring to the table. They'll just act up and just disappear. So the pick me girls are now coming up in numbers. And they're all over the place. You see them getting married. Only for months later, you see the guy online talking about how he married a narcissist that was pretending. Because God has already sent you that wife that was going to love you, treat you right, and show you exactly what it feels like to be married. But according to you, she gave herself up to you too easily. According to you, she likes worldly things. According to you, she's not wife material enough. According to you, she has too much makeup, too much fake things on her. Eyelashes, makeup, hair, nails, this and that. So what do men really want from women these days? They sometimes want the pick-me girls to be the wife, and then they want the woman that they say is not wife material enough to be the girlfriend or the mistress. Like, men really need to pick a side. And if you're a man, you are among the ones like the blue card boys, thinking that I'm going to Africa, I'm going to get married to a very good girl in Africa, and then bring her here. She's not like the women in the States. Number one, she does not love you. Number two, you are a meal ticket from our hometown to overseas. If you are going to settle down in a country, like I watched some TikTok videos, you are also the meal ticket that is going to change her and transform her and her family's life back in her country. If she would love you, it will be maybe after you guys have spent some time together and she has no other option. But you can start chatting online. Like I watch these videos and I'll be laughing seriously. Like look at these guys, like seriously, do you guys think that you can go to Africa and go marry a woman and she's in love with you? No, she's not in love with you. She's with you. You are a meal ticket from poverty. You are going to finance her and her family. You are going to bring her abroad. So if you're looking for a woman to settle down, just look in where you are. You are in Europe, look for a woman to settle down in Europe. That woman in Europe already know about the struggles, about the bills, and the taxes and everything, and how you guys are going to manage your homes, and you're contributing money together and paying your bills and looking after the house and the kids. But if you guys think, most of you guys are thinking that I'm going to Africa to go marry a woman, she's going to love me and say, oh, she will do that. It's the pick me girl syndrome. But is that really love? I can tell you no. Sometimes, there are certain families back home in Africa, every African countries and even some other countries, because I've been seeing people talking about Romania, the Philippines, and these other countries where they can find Africa, the Philippines, Romania, and few other places where they can find good wives that are going to love them. When I watch these men on TikTok, I laugh. They are going to Africa, they are going to Philippines or Romania, you are coming from the States, you have money, you have passport, and you are going there to go marry a woman, saying she's in love with you completely, honestly, 100%. She just loves you for you. Are you okay? She may love you, yes, but you cannot classify that love to be a genuine love. You can't. Because for all you know, it's the money and the connection to overseas. 99.9% of ladies living in Africa want to come overseas. Some, their families can't afford it. Some are waiting for a man that can get married to them and bring them overseas. So all the love and all the good stuff they will be saying to you, it's all part of what you can offer. It's like those days when people do barter system of trade. You want a humble wife, she wants a rich guy that's going to change her situation. That is what a pick me girl is all about. That is the definition I can give to you guys. For the men that are intending to leave the States and go to Africa to go get married. And so the pick me girls, they're living overseas. I've been seeing some on TikTok. Oh my God. They are going against their fellow women, trying to make these men look like kings. Like the men are blameless. Every breakup, every misfortune, or every divorce, the woman is responsible, because they are not like that. They are the good ones, they are the supportive ones. Stop it. Don't pretend about who you are. If you're a woman that loves doing makeup, fancy clothes, dressing nicely, going out, spending money sometime, but not all the time. We have so many bills to pay and family to look after. You can't be spending money recklessly. We don't have the capacity. But there are times when, as a woman, you love these kind of things. Why lie about them? Because you're talking to this guy and you want him to see you in that perfect girl, that wife material stuff. So you feel like the best you can do is lie about what you like and what you don't like, so you can get that guy to fall in love with you and then just make you his wife. Then you'll be in that marriage and you'll be miserable. Even if you are mad, you can't scream because you don't want to be the loud woman. You want to be the cold wife, the quiet, calm, and calculative woman that counts her words. You'll be in a house, a home, I'm sorry. You're not even in a home. You are not comfortable. Your husband will be looking at you like this saint that God sent to him. Because you are not a saint. Sometimes you get angry, you want to break a plate. But you can't because you have presented yourself to that guy to be a good girl, the pick me type. That is something that I would never have done if my husband was trying to get to know me as if I'm a good girl. No. I never said something like that. It was watching my videos before we even start talking. He knows that I'm loud. I can be loud. Sometimes I can be crazy. But at the end of the day, behind every woman, there is this amount of calmness that a good man will bring into your life. I was that kind of person where before I met my husband, I was in that place where I could not trust any man. No, a pastor will come in front of me or any kind of religious leader, I will not even give I will not even give a care in the world. I was at that phase in my life. But when he came into my life, I dragged him for months before I started talking to him. And then time passed. We are now married. I can't be crazy again because I've been able to find someone that I can trust. So now I can be the pick me girl and I can also be my other crazy self. I don't have to pretend about my feelings or how I express myself or say the things that I like and the things that I don't like. Other than that, he's lucky. God blessed him with a good woman, which is me. So if you're looking for a woman and start thinking of all the ideas of how she's going to be a perfect woman, you're not going to get that perfect woman. We can all be crazy at times. We can be loud. We can be in our feelings. That is what makes us women. But if you can't handle that and think that you are looking for that woman that is perfect, you are going to be single for a very long time. And you going to Africa to go look for a good woman, no. You are going there to give her money and access to overseas, and she's going to give you that humble woman for as long as your money and your status can take her. So, I hope I've been able to wrap this ideology or explain a little bit better about these pick-me girls and why it is not advisable if you're a man to look for this kind of woman. Make sure you find a woman that can be herself. She can be the good girl, she can be the bad girl, she can be lazy, she can be hardworking, all at the same time. It's all about how comfortable you can make her be around you. If you give a woman that full comfort that she needs, you find yourself a good woman. But if you give her too much, she's going to give you trouble. There is no two ways street about it. So, I hope we have been able to learn a little bit. If you're watching me for the first time, my name is Mariama. Thank you for watching. Please don't you forget to subscribe, to like, and to share this video. And as always, my comment section is always open. If you check all my videos, I reply to comments. I like engaging in conversations and just hear what other people have to say based on what I'm trying to pass on. So, just pray to God and just keep your life safe. Don't be thinking too much. If you want to get married, just take the bold step and get married. And leave everything else. Everything will fall into place eventually. Bye-bye.